In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install Photoshop. First, you need to download something called Creative Cloud. So first you need to search for Creative Cloud download and download the Creative Cloud for Windows. So I already have Creative Cloud downloaded. Otherwise, you can download it once again and set it up. So it should look something like this. And then you have to log in. So once you log in, it should appear something like this. It might ask you to make payment for some premium usage. So you have to pay it. And then you have to go to the apps here and search for Photoshop. So go to this one and click on install. Meanwhile, you can also install Illustrator. It will be useful later on. So Illustrator, install. So you have installed Photoshop, and the Illustrator will also get installed in a while. So you can enable auto update if you want. Done. Now it will appear over here, so you can open it. You have installed Illustrator as well. So in case you haven't paid, it will show something like this. There was a billing error, but if you have subscribed, then you won't have any issue like this. So this is basically the dashboard. So here all your recent files will be displayed, and here you can make a new file. You can always go to your profile, that is account. So here are some tutorials. If you have extra time, you can just go through them. Now let us see how we can start using a new file. So click on the new file. So here Photoshop gives you some options. You can take a default one or a custom. It's totally up to you. So let us try the default artboard. So here you're going to enter the width and height. You can enter it in inches, pixels, centimeters, millimeters, points. It's totally up to you. And the resolutions, you call this as PPI, right? 300 PPI, which means pixels per inch. And this is the color mode. So there's RGB, CMYK, lab color, grayscale, bitmap. We have already learned how to use these and when to use these. Next, what color do we want our background to be? White, black, some kind of background color, transparent, custom, it's up to you. So create. So this is our artboard and we'll be working on this. Now here we have some tools. This is called the move tool. This is used for moving any objects. So we can make shapes here. This is a shape tool. So if you right click on it, it will show you all the different shapes you can make. So let us take the rectangle tool, click and drag to make a rectangle. So on the right side we have another panel. where below you'll be having these things which are called layers. So we'll be working on layers later on as we start learning. So here right now you can see that these are all the things you can do to this rectangle, and you have so many options here. Don't get scared. So usually by default we come to properties. So you can bring this out, just click it and drag it out, or if you don't want it here you can just click it, drag it and put it back. It's as simple as that. And put it back. Okay, so we want a different color, so we can either pick from this or we can go to the hue slider here. We have already learned about the hue slider, so you can pick whatever color you want and click on OK, and it will be added. Okay, now these are all the different options. You can change the stroke size. You can make a bigger stroke, that's too big, or you might not entirely have a stroke. And this is the radius. So if you want a curved corner, you can give radius. If you click on this, it will turn everything to 10 pixels. So see, you have got curved corners now. So how to zoom in and zoom out of the artboard? You have to hold Alt and scroll up to zoom in, and hold Alt and scroll down to zoom out. Now if you want to go to the left or right, you just have to hold Control and scroll up to go left, and hold Control and scroll down to go to the right. Or you can just hold space bar. You can see the hand tool that has appeared. So you just have to click and drag, and you'll move around. That's another way. So this is the move tool. It moves like it shows. So click on the object you want to move and click and drag it to move it around. This is how the move tool is used. Now, what if you want to create one more layer? You just have to click on this option, create new layer, and a layer will be added. Now, I want to make something on this layer. Let's say I want to make another shape, ellipse. So I'll make an ellipse. I'll give it another color, say orange. Okay, so ellipse has been done on another layer. Rectangle has been done on another layer. Let's say layer 1. Layer 2. Now this is my entire picture. What if I don't want to see this ellipse for a while? What if I want to see how the picture looks without the ellipse? I can simply switch it off. So the ellipse won't be visible, but you are still in layer 2. So if you make another ellipse like this, it will go on a new layer, but it won't go on layer 2. So now if you make another ellipse, it's on new layer, that is, you can name it layer 3. Okay, now you can move the layers up and down if you wish to. Like I want this smaller circle under this bigger circle. Okay, to avoid the confusion, I'll go to layer 3 and fill these ellipses with a different color, green. Okay, Now I want this green color ellipse behind this orange one. So all I have to do is click on the layer here and drag it up. This is how you switch between layers. So you can switch off if you don't want to see them. You can switch them back on if you want to see them. Now, the other tools we'll be learning in the upcoming sessions. So nothing to worry about, it's all very simple.